I give you the table. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put our tops on and our cross braces. And then we'll get the table put where I'm going to put it. We'll get it leveled. We'll get it squared, locked into place. I think I'll make probably get a piece of aluminum, and pretty thick aluminum. And what I'll do is I'll make a triangle plate out of the aluminum, which will make this square, and maybe do each corner. I might even put a whole piece right there to make like a base where I can set stuff in it, because that's a lot of storage area that I could be utilizing. But I've got to get they forgot to send my cross braces for right here and right here, so I would have to get I'd have to get 80/20 and order me the same extrusion, but you know, 2 of those pieces, which that's easy. I can do that. So anyway, let's go over here and get the this is the tops here. So what we'll do is we'll grab these long monsters and take them over there, and we will try to get these put on there. I tell you what, that was a big container I went to pick up. I had to drive all the way to, I think it was Illinois, for the port. They came in from China and went to California, then we're on a rail to Chicago, and then I went and picked them up in Chicago. So that's where they were at. So, so let me get this one over there without banging into everything. There we go. There's one of them. Get it over here. Oh. All right. So this piece lays right here like that, and that will become the sides. This piece, I should probably put it over there first. So let me get this off here, because if I don't put it over there first, it's going to be pretty hard to walk through it. I don't know, but something tells me it'd be pretty hard. So anyway, try to keep these things interesting if I can, these videos, but sometimes you just run out of stuff to say. But I've got a lot to do. So there we go. Oh, this is going to be a nice table. So let's see how good they are at cutting in China. I hope they're good. They got a little to be desired, but that could be, I doubt it, but we're talking a couple millimeters. Anyway, I can fix that. I have a chop saw, but I don't think that's going to hurt anything. So let's get this one over there, and then we can figure out what we need for the cross braces. And these are, of course, the one-piece linear rails, so they fit right on here, and there won't be any breaks in them whatsoever. So I think that's a really nice way to do it and have a smooth machine, which is what I want, because this is going to do a lot of production, I'm hoping. That's the goal, and we'll find out. Alright, so let me get this piece over there. I might just try to carry it all the way without stopping. All right. There we go. Okay. All right, bring this one down to the end and see. All right, pretty close right there. Let's see where we end up down here. That one's almost perfect. So maybe just a little bit of lean in one of these ends is probably what it is. So now the question is, these rails here are the cross pieces. So let's see what we got going on here. Okay. This is some pretty extrusion. I tell you, whoever came up with this idea, I hope they're sitting in the lap of luxury. Because they sure, hopefully, perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to figure out now. I guess what we do is we use the big brackets. I've got all kinds of brackets. I've got these kind of brackets that would go up on the bottom, like right here. So just have to figure out what we got going on, but I'm pretty sure, well, I know we're going to use these on here, and this is going to be, that's going to hold that like that. So how many are we going to need right now? Well, every one of these are cross braces. So I think what we need to do is go on and figure out how many of those I need and go on and make them with the bolts, and then I can slide them in place, drop them in, and okay, so I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's 15 of these. So I'm going to need 30. And if I put them on each side, that's 60. But I don't think I need them on each side. But let's see. So anyway, what we're going to do, I'm going to take, it depends on how many I have also. But this is it. I mean, this will be the last bit of putting this together. So so we'll get them on there, and then this table is pretty well ready to be moved where it's going to end up staying and being level. So what I got to do, get enough of them. So let's see what we got here. Okay. There's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got 13. 13. And I'm going to need a lot more. There's 21. All right, so, oh man, this is where the fun begins. I tell you what, that is a beautiful table. That is going to be a awesome CNC. I'm going to figure out how much money I got in this thing, but I might make this a kit, because I mean it is beefy, it's big, and it is extremely nice, and it's going to be nice. It took us about 6 weeks to come up with the final design of it, and then they forgot to put my bottoms on. So, but yeah, it's okay. So, okay, I'm back. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get 30 of these ready in not real time, but in fast motion, because it would drive me crazy to sit there and watch somebody put 60 bolts and nuts together. But I do need another bag of T-nuts, which I got plenty of those. Got bags and bags of them. I ordered a bunch extra. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record this, and I'm going to speed it up, and I'm going to watch TV and turn the volume off so I don't have the music when it's sped up, and that way I can watch my TV without getting copyright problems and all that crap that happens. So I will get all these done, or 30 of them done, and then we'll put them in place. We'll put all the rails in, and we will we'll get it positioned, and we'll get it squared up and leveled and all the things you got to do. Then we'll start probably working on the gantry. The gantry material, this is the sheet of metal for the gantry, and that's what that vinyl was for. So I got a 1/2 inch plate, and I got a 3/4 inch plate, and we're going to do that by hand with a router. And so what I'm going to do is take that vinyl that I've got. I'm going to take this, I've got some Corian countertop material. I'm going to put it on there. I'm going to cut that out with a bandsaw, and then we're going to put that on the router, and then use cut a piece of, get the Corian with the bandsaw, and then I'm going to clean it up real good. And then that's going to be my template. And then what I'm going to use that for is then I'm going to put the aluminum, put that underneath the aluminum. Then I'm going to, cut out the aluminum with the bandsaw to kind of the size, and then use the router and use that Corian as the for the bearing guide, and then that's going to cut out my gantry sides, which that means I can duplicate them over and over again. So that's why I can make things into a kit. When I'm done, I could sell this. I know exactly where to buy all this stuff at, get it shipped in, know what it's going to cost. I know what the whole table is going to cost, and if somebody wants to buy it, they can buy it and put it together themselves. So anyway, I'm going to fast forward this video. I'm going to put these nuts and bolts together. Yeah, we'll get to it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get this get this one off of here for right now, because there's not really any reason to have it on there. So what we're going to do is we are going to put well, actually what I should do first is go on and put this cross angle bracket, the single, at least 4 of them, to make sure we're holding it in place. So what we'll do is we'll put the angle bracket, the single, here on the corners, so that'll hold the that'll hold it in place. And so I'll get this done real quick, and we'll put them on there because I don't want that to fall off while I'm working on it. Hey, come here, you nut. So we'll get these on here real fast. I won't speed this up. Just 8 of them to put in. So we'll get this real quick. Maybe a little harder to get in there with that angle. It's very hard to get in there. Really hard to get in there. So okay, there we go. Try to do things pretty fast, but sometimes things don't work out that way. But I'm happy with the progress on this table. Didn't take long at all to put it together by myself. I figured it would take a lot longer. I'm not done either, but really, once you get all the bolts in these things, they just put it right straight together. So, all right, so there they are. So we'll go over here and we'll bring the drill gun and go on and down here and put that in there like that, and like this. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you are. So I'm going to back this up all the way to the edge here. I'm going to try to line it up. There we go. Okay, let's get the bottom one put in there first. Now what I need to do, it's a little, let's see, actually that's good, but I need to bring it this way just a little bit. Okay, and keep that one from going anywhere. We'll go down here to this end, and I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I can push it back there because I know they were exactly the same length. So we'll put that there. So we'll do this one first. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this out just a little bit and then tighten it up. There we go. Yeah, see, got to be raised up a little bit on the bottom, which is good. All right, now we get the other side. And I guess you could put the brackets inside or outside. If you do it that way, you put it on the inside maybe. I guess it don't matter which one. Maybe do them all the same, so put them on the outside. How's that? I know it's hard for anybody to see anything because kind of upside down, but let's tighten this one up first. Okay. Now, this one here, we want it, oh well, there we go. Perfect. Now we put this one on down here. And we're putting it toward the outside, so there we go. The first one we're going to put on is, well, I would do that if I had my socket, but my socket's not here, so I'm going to have to get me a impact socket for this. Okay, I'll try round 2. Okay, there's that. Now, this one here is actually lining up really well. That's almost perfect. So matter of fact, that is perfect. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to bring these over there. Maybe I can do 6 at a time. And what we're going to do is we are going to put these on there all the same way. Oh, wait a minute, I want on the bottom. We want these on the bottom, but I don't. So and then I'm going to have to get something to space them out because they're supposed to be an equal distance. And I need to figure out what that distance is. I've got I don't know how many I said. I gotta get this one off. There we go. And I'll put this one down here. It goes down there so you have room for your board. All right, so take a whole nother pile of them over there. I don't know if I'll put 2 or if I'll just put 1 on each side. I don't know if it needs 2. That's probably overkill. But I won't know until I get it together how many I got left over. If I got them, I may as well use them. But I could always use these brackets for other stuff. I can put a bracket on and hold a... I mean, technically down at the bottom I could probably use like a 4x4. But I've already put too much money into extrusion to start putting wood on it. So I just need to go ahead and buy the 2 pieces of extrusion that I need and get them on there. Now I know we're going to be putting one on the end, so may as well go on and put them on first. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I'll do one end because I want to be able to There we go. These go this way. I want to be able to walk into here without having to climb over or go under a rail. So, yep. Okay, so it goes this way. So, let's see how many I got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I've got 15 of them. Probably could use 2 on the bottom. I might just take 2 because there's a lot right there. So I might put 12, just space it out where I got 12 on top. And then that way, that'll give me 3 for the bottom. And it's plenty on top. We'll have to see. But I think I've got plenty for the top if I put 12 up here. But I won't know until we get all these put on here and spaced out. And I got to figure out what the spacing is. So let's remove them. And I'll probably end up speeding this one up too. There's no reason to sit here and be putting brackets on like this. Makes the video really, really long. Actually makes it too long. So wish I had a lot of subscribers because I'd asked y'all questions. Do you think 12 would be enough? I think 12 would be enough. But so far, I'm just starting out my channel and I don't have a lot of people watching, so it be what it be right now. Alright, so how many I got left over here? Quite a few. Okay. I have to go make me I'm going to have to cut me a rod same length so I can get all these spaced out without having to measure every one of them. I have to go up and do the math. Figure how far apart to put them. So one of them goes this way. There we go. So what I need to do now is start at that end and then work my way this way. So I'm going to go get 2 more of them brackets. And I'm probably going to go upload these videos so I'll have battery left. I don't want my battery to run down. So let's take this piece here. And we'll go down here at this end. And put this one facing the other way. Actually, that one's right. So that one is fine. And that one's fine. So we're good. Okay, so I'm going to take this piece here and we're going to put it inside of here. Just like so. Okay, just like that. Okay, now I need to get my This is what I was talking about now. I'm going to be walking around and around and around. But there's no other way to do it. Alright, so it's going to be fun squaring it up. But these brackets are square, so they should technically square it up. I knew they were going to fall. I wonder how many of these are going to fall. Yeah, this should be square, so. That's perfect. Okay, so we're going to put that into here first. Okay, so there we go. Perfect. Perfect. I'd say that's a big part of squaring it up. It's just these right here. Because I don't see those getting unsquare. So I would say that frame's got to be square. So I need to figure out what my distance is between them. So that's what we'll do next. I got to figure out my total length and then divide that by wouldn't be 12, it'd be 10. So all right, let me figure all that out, and then I will be back and upload these videos and we'll get those put in. So all right, I will be back.